can you feel good about leaving your children with a narcissist 50% of the time? Hear me out. When you stay with a narcissist, 100% of your children's lives, there's abuse. Now, you're there for the abuse, and you think you're protecting them. You're not, but you think that you are. But that's their whole life. Abuse. 24 hours a day, witnessing abuse or experiencing abuse. And what they see is one of their parents being abused and one of their parents accepting abuse. So you want to think for a second about what these children grow up to become when all they've witnessed is abuse. But when you leave, 50% of their life will be with you, a healthy and happy parent, not being abused. So now these children have two things to look at. One is abuse and one is not abuse. It shows them the possibilities. And you can teach them how to emotionally cope with what's going on at the other parent's house. If you stay, they'll never know anything except abuse.
There are 4 things you can do when the other parent is talking shit on you to the kids or trying to get them to feel a certain way about you. Number 1, you have to show them the example that you want them to see. So you be the better parent, you be the better human being, you give them an example of who you truly are. Number 2, don't get into the conversation through your children. That's just going to open you up for court issues, and it's going to cause more stress for your child. So don't try to convince them with words otherwise, or get involved in that argument through them. Number 3, make sure you're keeping track of any evidence that you have that you can show the court that this is happening. Any text messages, any voicemails, any emails, anything like that. And finally, and probably most importantly, make sure you get your child in counseling. Children are so stressed in these situations, and a situation like this is even worse. So get them professional help.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Living with someone toxic is not easy. They're working against you. It's difficult, it's emotional, and it can be terrifying if you're still in the family court system. But you want to know what? You can do this. As parents experiencing this, we're all worried about how the trauma is affecting our kids, how to win in family court, what the best strategies can be, how to cope emotionally with insane messages or interactions with your ex. How do you deal when somebody's working against you? So here's what I thought. Let's get a family court judge, a high conflict divorce coach, a co-parenting coach, and a licensed therapist. And let's talk. On June 2nd, I'm hosting a live webinar, How to Keep Your Sanity When Co-Parenting with a Toxic Ex. There'll be a live Q&A at the end, but also it'll be recorded, so if you miss the actual live date, you'll get the recording with bonus footage. Ignore. What the fuck?
Pick up the damn phone. I know she's just going to hang out with some dude.
Nope. I'm sure Daddy will be here soon, okay? I'm going to call him again. Answer. Pick up. Where is he?
Yeah, what's up?
Where are you? Are you coming?
Yo, calm down and stop calling my phone. I'm busy anyway. What's your problem?
You said you were taking the kids go-karting at 11. It's 1:15. Are you kidding me?
Look, I'm the one busy working trying to provide for these kids. Why you always nagging me? Stop being so damn controlling.
You know what? Don't even bother. It's fine. Okay, Daddy got busy at work today, guys, so why don't we do something fun?
Co-parenting with a narcissist. Let's talk about it. And if you're new here, I have narcissistic personality disorder. I'm a diagnosed narcissist. So yes, I'm married, but I have an older son that's 13 years old, and I had to co-parent with his mom. And like before I was diagnosed, I did not make it easy on her. I would rarely stick to the schedule. I would change up stuff last minute so it would make her, have to adjust on the fly. I would say and do stuff to intentionally trigger her. So my advice to you when you're trying to co-parent with a narcissist is look up parallel parenting, first of all, and realize that the narcissist should have access to the child, not to you. Because a lot of times a narcissist will use a child to try to stay in contact with you. Text you at 2 a.m. asking how the baby doing, knowing damn well their baby sleep. You have to stay grounded when you are dealing with a narcissist in a co-parenting situation, because they're going to try to intentionally trigger you to get underneath your skin by saying stuff to the child, by doing stuff. Just stay grounded, because your reactions are your power. But parallel parenting is the way to go.
Fucking punk ass bitch.
I just wanted to let you know that I'm going out of state for a week with the kids, and we're taking the usual trip to my brother's house. The fuck you are? You're not going anywhere with my kids. If you do that, I will call the police and have you arrested for kidnapping. Well, I'm actually allowed to take the kids out of state on my parenting time, and I'm just letting you know. So yeah, we're going. Thanks. Yeah, is that what you think? You think you can fucking go? I don't think so. Guess what? You're on the no-fly list. Good luck traveling like that. No-fly list? Well, I'm sure they'll let me know that at the airport.
One thing that parents lose sight of when they're involved in a custody battle is that their relationship with their kids is going to be a lot longer when their kids are adults than when their kids are children. The reason why it's important not to lose sight of this is because if you're talking shit on the other side to your children, or you're trying to get them to feel a certain way about the other side, or you're telling them lies, or you're the Disneyland dad or mom who's just there to try to buy things to cover up maybe the toxicity that you add to the overall relationship, your asses better be careful, because at some point your kids are going to be adults and they're going to find out, and you're going to have to deal with that for the rest of your relationship with them when they're adults.